We continue to learn about our, we need your help. Catechesis on the Holy Year. Last Wednesday we didn't get to do that, so today we will continue to talk about ways of receiving plenary indulgence. So last week we talked about receiving plenary indulgence through Eucharistic visits. We can do that by Eucharistic adoration at any designated church in the world or in the nation. After our adoration, we conclude with the Our Father, the Creed, and the prayer, any prayer to Mary. If you happen to go to Italy, there are many churches in Italy are designated to for the Holy Year. Right in our diocese, we have Christ Cathedral, Our Lady of Guadalupe in La Habra, and San Juan Capistrano. We all know where those churches are. We also talk about doing pilgrimage in spirit for those who are unable to make their pilgrimage. Those people, they can unite with the pilgrims in spirit by viewing pilgrimages online, especially through EWTN, or they can offer their sufferings and hardship to God right from their home, or they can receive visitors, like we come to visit them, we ourselves receive a plenary indulgence, and they also receive indulgence as well. And the last point that we talked about last week was their second plenary indulgence on the same day. After receiving the first plenary indulgence, we can receive the second one, and this year is the only year in the history that we get to do that. We can do that by an act of charity on behalf of the souls in purgatory, but we have to go to church on that same day, receiving the Holy Communion, but we don't have to go to Christ Cathedral, La Habra, or San Juan Capistrano. We can go to any Catholic church and receive the Holy Communion. And this second plenary indulgence can only be applied for the deceased. So those are the 3 points that we talked about last week. This week we talk about receiving Holy Communion, plenary indulgence through formation. We can do that by participating in a study on Vatican II, a document or catechism, or Jubilee year like we are doing right now. What we are doing right now is working on our catechesis on the Jubilee year according to the mind of the Holy Father. The Holy Father wants us to learn and live the Holy Year, so that's what we are doing. Today, after the Mass, you receive the plenary indulgence. And we can also do that by works of mercy. We can spend some time with those in need, like the sick, the prisoners, the lonely, the elderly, the disabled, those who are homebound, they can't make any pilgrimage. We can go to them. What we are doing is making a pilgrimage to Christ present in them, helping them making their pilgrimage when they are not able to do that. We can also do that by fasting and abstinence. In the spirit of penance, we might want to give up futile distraction like alcohol, gambling, cursing, judging, or wasting time online. We can also practice some healthy fasting, abstaining from meat or anything that is destructive to our body, and we can also do that by almsgiving. We can receive plenary indulgence by defending life, pray for life at all stages, helping abandoned children, struggling youth, the needy, the lonely, the elderly, do acts of community service. For example, we have our Hope Service here, and every morning dozens of volunteers go get food from local markets, and we give them to those who are in need. So those people are receiving plenary indulgence as well. And finally, we can receive plenary indulgence through the papal blessing. that doesn't have to be the Holy Father, but if you go to church and Bishop Wynn is doing Mass, or Bishop Timothy, or any bishop is doing Mass, and at the end, you remember they gave the final blessing. The final blessing from the bishop is different from your pastor, from the parish priest, and those are the papal blessing. And you can also receive plenary indulgence by having Mass with the bishop. Okay, so those are the 12 ways to receive or obtain plenary indulgence. And next week we will continue with the catechesis on the Holy Year. And once again, we are doing it at 6:30 on Tuesday, 8:30 on Wednesday, and 6:30 p.m. on Friday. And please stand.